you. Alright, start?
Thanks.
Or what?
Yep.
Oh. Alright guys. Today we had a tragedy. The power went out at Muskogee. And my parents are home, so we're going to be recording up here in the living room. Turn on the light. And I'm not going to be like dancing. I'm going to teach you guys how to do the robot properly. Okay? So, there's a couple of really basic things to do with the robot. First of all, it's hot out, have water, which I haven't had any water for a little while so far. Second, have a place to put the water. Okay. First thing you really need to know about robot is don't do this. Yeah, that's just sad. Some people are talented with dancing, some aren't, but this is just, anyone can do the robot, even if you're really doing it for real. I'll give you guys a little demo of what I'm going to teach you to do, and then we'll move on. Okay? That's the kind of stuff you do with a robot. Okay, that's very basic. That's as simple as it gets with a robot. I'm not going to go into the big fancy stuff. But I will teach you how to do that kind of stuff. Okay, so first thing you need to know is grounding. Okay, it's the way to make it look even more real. Which one looks more real? This motion right here, or that motion? It's simple physics, but it messes with a person's head and makes it seem like you're clicking into place. Instead of just stopping, you're dropping into place, and your whole body is, you know, kind of moving and locking in different positions, okay? So, what you need to learn to do with that is you need to take your shoulders, okay? And what you're going to do is you're going to ground them. Go like this. Okay, just practice it. You can do it as exaggerated as you have to in the beginning. Just, you're shrugging your shoulders and stopping real hard on the ground, so you're like shoving it down to the ground like that. Okay, and then you learn to do it to where it's like this really small motion, and learn to do it with your hips, hands, your head, and your feet, to where you can really make it look like your body is having a click into every different position it goes into. The other one. For anyone who has ever tried to flex before, this little thing that happens if you stress it too much and your hand starts to shake, that's what you need to know how to do with your whole body. Okay? Because it looks like you're moving through gears when you're doing that. Like if my hand's moving either from this or that, it looks a little bit more real in the robot sense doing that. The other thing, don't do this without sunglasses. Even if it's dark out. Okay? Sunglasses spare you the trouble of people laughing at you. You know why? Because when you're wearing sunglasses, one, you look cooler. Two, it takes away the human effect. Okay? The eyes are, as they say in the whole street magic thing, you probably know me from the shadow dealers thing. the eyes are the key to the soul. You can, you use that in some of your tricks and stuff, but cover them. Put something over them. Make them look very fake, therefore giving your body this not so real look. A hat helps, because the hair also gives it away, but that's not necessary, okay? The hat just gives you something else to use as a prop when you want to. Other thing, it's called locking, okay? Locking is used for a lot of things in the dance world, not just robot. It can be used for doing stuff that requires miming, or even stuff that's like where you go and drop into a really weird position where you're kind of defying gravity. When people go up, I can't do it, but from the ground, and they stop in the position where they're holding their chest and they're completely horizontal and slowly pull themselves up. They have to lock in that position first. So you have to learn locking. Locking is the process of being able to go into a position and do a dime stop, where you move and stop immediately on that spot. So do this when you're walking around at work, at school, at home, wherever, where you'll walk and then just stop randomly. People think you're really weird. I know, because I've done it. But it's what you gotta do. Put it this way, to really know how to do the robot, it has to become the way you move. When I'm not really focusing on something, when I'm just doing whatever, I have the tendency to do the robot. So I'll be over there trying to pick up, and there it goes with my leg again, to pick up a drink, and I go into this. And my dad gets onto me. I'll be sitting there at my desk, and I'll like reach for my pencil and like slowly pick it up and work my body into place. Kevin, you're doing it again. Relax. Sorry. I get back to what I'm doing. It becomes so much a part of you that you have to. That's when you know you can really do the robot. Okay? So dime stops, practice them. Use them everywhere. If you're talking to somebody, it can be very nonchalant even. Just turn and stop your head on one position. Do it again and again and again. Do the sprinkler thing where you're clicking it. It'll get you more used to it. Learn to tense up your neck to the point that your head shakes a little bit. Learn to do that with both arms. Learn to do that with your torso. Get it to where your whole body can be gears. The other thing you need to know, this, unless you really know what you're doing, really doesn't look good. That and the flat hands thing, keep your hands kind of cupped or in fists. You can do whatever you want with them, change them a little bit, go into the wave, get it kind of stuck and then pull it out. Whatever you want. But, again, this doesn't, it's fail. Sorry. So, the other thing, walking. Feet, please. Walking, there's two ways to do it. One is don't pick up your feet. Walk with everything still there. The other one is to learn how to do Michael Jackson's multiple slides and glides. Like, for example, the forward, moonwalk, or the actual normal reverse moonwalk. That's the ways to move, okay? Then you gotta learn the slide and glide. I can't do it in carpet and socks, but I have my dress shoes over there. Oh, never mind. Okay, that's a different video. Anyways, the other way is this. You'll walk and like let your legs click into place in like 4 different positions before they lock. That's pretty much it. And it looks more robotic than anything else really. You can either go with the smooth robot or you can go with the very choppy robot. Either way, you need to know to start in positions up here. You can either, what am I saying? Oh yeah, you need to know that to move, you click first and then stop on click. So you'll go like this. Jerk in the beginning and jerk at the end. Tense up your muscle and then tense it up again. It's like popping where you go and you tense up everything and drop your shoulders like you're grounding. That's the same thing. You're tensing and then stopping. And it gives you this really fake look. And then ground it with it and it looks infinitely better. Then, once you've got that, you put some real music to it. Normally, techno, electronic, club music, stuff like that. In this case, I'm using Daft Punk's, do I want to use that? I'll use the one I used in the other video. Robot Rock by Daft Punk. To about halfway through the song where it gets better to this. It's kind of a repetitive song. You really gotta have a good listen to it. Here we go. Okay. After this set, I'm gonna get something else. I can just
Get my dog.
I forgot to mention, when you're doing the robot and you get into that position, freeze. You do not want to move. Just completely. Every part of your body has to hold still. So for example, other thing. Detach different parts of your body.
Battery's going in.
Detach the different parts of your body. Get your head moving different. Get it to move separately. Get your shoulders to move separately. Get your whole torso will move separately from your hips. Get your hips loose from your upper body. Get your upper body to stay in the same place. Get each of your legs to move while doing too much to affect your upper body's position. Not necessarily its orientation, but its position. Other than that, you got it. This has been Lithium and a review and I guess a tutorial on how to do the robot. See you guys on the 13th.